So you're looking to sell or give away your old iPhone. That's great. But before you do, taking a few minutes to follow this guide is probably the most important thing you can do. We're going to walk through 5 really simple steps to make sure your personal data is gone for good and that phone is totally ready for its next adventure.
Getting ready to sell that iPhone? Awesome. But hold on a sec. Before you hand it over, there's one step you absolutely positively cannot skip.
And it all comes down to this: securing your personal data. And I don't mean just deleting a couple pictures. I'm talking about completely and securely wiping your entire digital life from that device. This is how you guarantee your privacy and get that peace of mind.
Okay, let's dive in. You gotta understand that this whole process is way more than just finding a factory reset button. It's really about properly severing the deep, deep connection between this physical device and your entire digital world. And you know what? The good news is, it's not nearly as complicated as it sounds. We're gonna break it all down into 5 essential, super manageable steps. This will take you from a phone packed with your info to a completely clean slate, ready for its new home.
First things first, the absolute foundation of this whole thing. Step 1 is to back up your data. Seriously, think of this as your digital safety net. It's what makes sure all your precious photos, your messages, contacts, all of it can move right over to your new device without a hitch.
You've basically got 2 main ways to do this. You can use iCloud, which is super convenient. It's wireless and happens right on your phone, or you can plug it into a computer. That method gives you the option for a more complete and even encrypted backup. Let's take a quick look at both. For an iCloud backup, the process is incredibly simple. You just hop into your settings, tap on your name right at the top, and then head into the iCloud backup section. The one thing to watch out for here is making sure you actually have enough iCloud storage space for the backup to complete. Now, if you're a bit tight on iCloud space, or maybe you just like having a local copy, a computer backup is your best friend. Just connect your phone with a cable, open up Finder if you're on a Mac or iTunes on a PC, and with a couple of clicks, you can kick off the whole backup process right there. Okay, now listen up. This is a really crucial tip. When you back up to a computer, you're going to see an option to encrypt the backup. I strongly recommend you check that box. Why? Because it saves all that sensitive stuff like your Wi-Fi and account passwords. But, and I can't stress this enough, you absolutely must remember the password you create. You will need it to get your data back later. No password, no data.
All right, deep breath. Before we go any further, I need to be crystal clear about something. The steps we're about to take are permanent. They're irreversible. Once you sign out and wipe this device, there's no undo button. There's no going back. So, you ready?
And here we go, the point of no return. We're actually going to combine the next 2 steps because they're a perfect duo, signing out of your accounts and then completely wiping the device. This is the 1-2 punch that digitally disconnects you from this hardware for good. First up, you're going to sign out of iCloud. This is the step that turns off Find My and removes the activation lock, which is absolutely critical for the new owner. So you just go into Settings, tap your name, scroll all the way down and hit Sign Out. You'll know it worked when your name and picture are totally gone from the top of the Settings app. Okay, once you're officially signed out, it's time for the grand finale, erasing everything. You'll navigate over to the Reset menu, which is inside your general settings. Tapping Erase All Content and Settings is the final command. The phone's going to reboot, and after a few minutes, it'll be just like it was when it first came out of the box. So, we're done, right? Well, not quite. There is one final, super important check to make sure everything went off without a hitch. Step 4 is all about verification. We need to be 100% sure that this phone is no longer tied to your Apple ID in any way, shape, or form. So, how do you do this? It's easy. Just grab any web browser, go to icloud.com/find, and log in with your Apple ID. Once you're in, you need to answer one simple question. Is your old iPhone still showing up in that list of your devices? Now, if you do see it listed there, don't panic. It's a really simple fix. Right from that same screen, you'll select the device, you can erase it remotely just one more time to be safe, and then, and this is the most important part, you click Remove from Account. That is the final move that digitally severs the connection for good. And what if you log in and your old iPhone isn't on that list? Perfect. That's exactly what you want to see. It means the process worked perfectly the first time and the device is already completely disconnected from your account. You're golden. Which brings us right to the finish line. Step 5. The phone is officially ready for its new owner.
You've backed up your data, you've signed out of your accounts, you've wiped the device completely clean, and you verified it's no longer tied to you. It is now a secure, blank slate. By following these steps, you've really achieved the most important thing of all, total peace of mind. You can be 100% confident that you've protected your personal information and you've given the next owner a device that's truly ready for a fresh start.
And there you have it. Your data is secure, the phone is ready to go, and your job is done. So I guess that leaves us with just one final fun question to think about. What are you going to do with that extra money?